This is one of my projects for this spring, and it's to make a fairy garden. So let's get started. I've got a clay pot that's pretty wide around the top. Has a hole in it, of course. I have some pottery shards for drainage. Some loose gravel, I'll add that for drainage as well. And I've got some good potting soil here. And I got 5 plants for this size of pot, and I'm going to use succulents. And I have 3 about the same size. There's an aloe, and here's a jade plant that's just a little bit bigger than the other 3. And I also have a dracaena. It's quite tall, and I'm not really sure if there's going to be room for it, but I like the height of it, so we'll try it. Okay, I've got my pot filled with dirt, and I've just placed the plants in there in the pots to just see what kind of arrangement I want. And I've decided that there's not enough room for the tall dracaena, so I'm just going to use these 4 plants for now. Okay, so I've got my plants in there, and I did split the dracaena and put it in the back after all. So I moved the aloe vera. I may have to move it again. As I said, this is all kind of experimental, so now we'll get out the fun stuff, the little fairies and all, and add that to the garden. Okay, as you can see, I've probably got more little things to put in the garden than I have room for. But there's my little fairies, and here's a pretty crystal rock that we might be able to put in somewhere. Here's a little fence and a bridge, and there's some little mushrooms. So I'm going to start putting this all together, and of course anyone that knows me knows that there's got to be a gnome somewhere, so I don't know, I might try to fit in a gnome, but this may end up just strictly being a fairy garden. Okay, you can see I've got my little fairies in place. Got it set up the way I think I like it. And of course, I've got a little gnome. He's peeking through back there. So I'm going to cover it with some loose gravel, cover up all the dirt, and that'll kind of help the fairies stay in place, especially the one that's standing, because she kind of wants to tip over. So I'll put some gravel in, and of course these are live plants, so they will need to be watered.